All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to New Music Friday. I'm Rashad Milligan. Today we are joined by the one, the only, So Icy in the building. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. We got Zaytoven in the building. Zaytoven, how you
What's up?
doing,
What's up,
sir?
bro? I'm doing good,
Man,
man.
I
Doing
can't
real
call it. I
good.
can't call it. All right, so you are here today, the legendary producer Zaytoven, Atlanta legend Zaytoven, hip hop legend Zaytoven. We just celebrated 50 years of hip hop. We want to give you your flowers while you're still here, everything like that,
Yes,
as you
sir.
always get them.
Appreciate it.
But the one thing, like we speak before the interview as well, you work with everybody, man. You work with everybody, and you're open to working with everybody, and you really, uh, as you described it, appreciate and kind of engage in that underground sound and
Yes,
that underground
sir.
feel.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that you just did was drop a collab project with your own son, Zaysky, for
Yes,
his 18th
sir.
birthday.
Uh-huh.
Just how was that working with him and everything? I know we're gonna bring back Zaysky and yourself
Yeah.
to talk about it more in depth, but just how was that working with him and how's the project been going? How do you like it?
Uh Working with him is I'm more proud than anything because I'm a music producer. I'm in the music. This is what I do. This is how I make my living. So you have kids naturally. Sometimes you want them to follow in your footsteps and do what do what you do. And for him to want to do music, enjoy doing music. Because I tell them to do it because you enjoy doing it and you want to do it. I made it in the music game, not because I was trying to make it in the music game. I just enjoy doing music. So, I'm telling him, to approach it like that. So he record music. He down there engineering. He down there making beats, recording himself, recording his friends, So I was like, man, let's put a project together. You finna be 18. Let's book out the studio. And that's gonna be your 18th birthday. That's something we can look at years down the road and say, this is what we did when you turned 18. So
Y'all did that in the basement studio, or
no,
y'all
we
went
did
to
it at
another?
Patchwork. We went
Okay,
and did
okay,
that Patchwork. Had
Shout
it
out
super
Patchwork.
nice.
Shout out
Shout out
Patchwork Kurt.
Yeah.
So next week, January 19th, you and Few are releasing the collaborative album. You guys have been working together since about 2015, I think, at least on Wax. So just how's that relationship been with Few? And like you said, you're a church kid. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can hear it in the production. Every time you hear them keys, it's Zaytoven.
Yep.
You don't even need the Zaytoven.
Nah,
You don't even need it.
You
Like
just,
you just hear that.
hear the music.
You like Zaytoven beat. So you
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean?
Yeah.
I guess just how's that connection with him, and how I guess more passionate are you when you get to work with a gospel Christ center artist?
Well, 1K Few is almost how I feel about, like I was just saying with my son. I seen him when he's so young. And when I listen to him or when I see him, it's like, oh, he a star. He got the gift. And I want to work with him. He came to my church. That's how I met him. He came to my church years ago and performed at what we call like Gospel Cafe, where artists come and perform. I took to him then and been working with him ever since. So to see him still doing this thing here, this 2024, and I'm watching him. See him working with Lecrae and Reach Records. Like, dang, that okay, my boy, he doing his thing.
Yeah.
And he getting better. It's like I'm listening to like,
that's
man,
the
this man,
thing.
he
That's the
not
thing.
playing now.
Yeah.
And I enjoy to see somebody grow and get better and take their craft serious and stick with what he doing. He was doing gospel rap back then, and he's still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He just perfected his craft. So I was like, man, I want to do a project with 1K, a whole project. We've been working with each other here and there, doing songs, but this like like a little brother to me for sure. So I'm definitely excited, man. And then when I listen to the music now, listen to the songs, it's like, man, this dude here, 1K Few so cold, bro.
Yeah.
He got lines like 1K Few is a real dope artist. So I'm definitely excited about the project, and it's a gospel project.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it don't sound, we grew up in church.
Right.
I'm a church musician. I still play the organ at church. I got to learn songs for Sunday and this and that. But the gospel rap, especially the way 1K Few presented, it has such a street element to it and a street edge to it where you don't really know what you're listening to till you pay attention to what you listen to.
Exactly.
And that's a good thing. A lot of times, this music, as long as it sound good and feel good, people want to listen to it.
Right.
But the more you listen to it, the more you start listening to the words.
Yeah.
And it's like you can get some good game, some good word from just listening to what 1K Few got to say.
I feel like artists like him, especially today, like we had Emmanuel the Prophet a couple weeks ago come in. Shout out QC.
Now he the truth. He was over there. I was rocking with him too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, those artists are so pivotal today, pivotal today because like Drewski made a skit making fun of the new artists, the new age artists of like how like the devil and the demon.
Yeah.
At the time we're recording this, oh man, here he goes, Zay. So the last time Zay came here, it went viral. So we speaking about this and in the flow of the conversation, this just came up. I just want you to know that it's not premeditated. As we recording this, tomorrow, Lil Nas X coming out with the J Christ song, and in all the trailers and stuff, everything he's teasing on social media, it kind of a lot of people say kind of make sure with Lil Nas X background of being a troll, it looks like he could be mocking Jesus Christ. On the other end, he could be extremely sincere, and he's really going in the direction of Christianity. I guess just kind of what are your thoughts when you see something like that, especially of an artist of Lil Nas X stature, to have all those eyes on him and see him put out a song called J Christ and stuff?
To be honest with you, I haven't even seen it. I haven't even paid it any attention. And because of it could because that's not an artist I listen to or really pay attention to. So I haven't been keeping up with what he does. So, what he do probably won't impact me a certain type of way. I probably won't even give it, a second thought. Now, if it's an artist that I'm really listening to or an artist that I really care about, what they do, then I'm gonna have a real opinion. Okay. But with him, I don't know. I ain't even really seen the stuff.
Okay. All right. I can respect that. So, moving on, like I said, Drewski made a skit about like how today's rappers is kind of like the demonic thing is like the cool thing, in a way of like the just, I hate the name drop, but like just to keep it a bean, like the Detroit Lonelies, the King Carsons, the Playboy Cardis, even on the side of the Travis Scott's, because of how Cardi has influenced Travis Scott's sound and stuff like that. There's a lot of just kind of what people could perceive as demonic imagery in their art and in their lyrics and stuff. I guess, for you, the older you get, the more seasoned you get in the game, just how important or how conscious are you of the artists and their lyrical content over your production?
I really believe that my music only fits a certain type of artist and certain type of people. That's probably why you never seen me work with the guys that you just named. We just hear music and look at music and probably even look at life, different. So I definitely pay attention. Like I won't produce for somebody that's, doing something that's like demonic or right. That ain't, because I'm not going, I was like, oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So and I think God always aligned me with, the right people to work with, the people that, that I should be working with. So right. I just go with it like that.
What is the impact of the music we listen to, the vibrations we intake? What is that effect on our spirit, on our souls, on our minds, and like how we act in society?
I mean, I think, what you listen to definitely helps you with the type of character you're gonna have, the things you're gonna do, the way you're gonna look at certain things. I know for me, like I produce rap music, and I was scared to even say I was producing rap music because my dad's a preacher, my mom's a choir director, I'm the musician at the church.
Yeah.
But realizing though, once I start producing for a lot of these guys, street guys, they do have something to say. They do gotta, it's not what I'm hearing at church, but it's still, a testimony of what they got going on or what they see every day. So, I learned not to be, judgmental even towards myself or even producing this music, because even the pastor at the church would be like, man, our musician Zaytoven just produced this. And I'd be like, hold on, bro. like, don't say that, Zaytoven just did Gucci Mane new album. I'm like, nah, don't tell the church that. You know what I mean? But, it's all about character. And music is an art form. So everything doesn't have to be truthful. Everything doesn't have to be real life, stuff or what you're doing. But at the same time, I think music is supposed to help people evolve.
Yeah.
And I watch a guy like Gucci that I came in the game with. You watch his life do a whole 360.
Yeah.
And he's still street. He's still Gucci Mane. I mean, 180. Yeah, 180. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 360.
A lot of people say 360.
Nah, 180.
Okay, all right.
You're right. The 360, you back right where you started from.
Exactly.
Yeah. But and that's I mean, him alone is an example. People can look at young street guys can look at Gucci and be like, "Man, he was super good in street." But look at him now, married with kids. His last album had his wife and kids on it.
Yeah.
You would have never seen that coming from Gucci, man.
He has one album. I think it had like 102 songs on it, but it was like the whole 1017. He just used his name to introduce you to 1017, and that's how Gucci's always been. That's like one of the reasons he is legendary. Is beyond the music. It's just like how the house of artists he has under him.
Of course.
And the same thing with you.
Same, man. We under the same umbrella. So, and that's what I feel like, I wanted to bring to the game. I wanted to bring, okay, I got some hard beats and I make some hard, dope music. But at the same time, you could look at me and look at, a person of character.
Yeah.
And kind of, some people need somebody to pattern themselves after or look at to get inspiration. And I always wanted to be one of those type of people. So I watched the music I listened to. Like, man, you was talking before the interview, and I was like, I listen to a lot of gospel music,
right.
just so it just get in my spirit and make me feel a certain type of way and make me think a certain type of way. So when I respond to things or when I do certain things, that's what's coming out of me.
Do you feel like you're more selective and like, who you choose to work with and stuff like that versus say 2010, 2012?
I never really been selective, to be honest with you. I always been that guy that if you want to work with me, then I want to work with you.
Thanks.
From the biggest.
Okay. All right. How much for a Zaytoven beat? Let's just cut to the chase. If I have an artist, I'm managing doom. How much for a Zaytoven beat?
It depends on the artist. If it's an artist that I take to and I like, I don't charge. Like, that's not my thing. I don't charge you for a Zaytoven beat. If you're an artist that I feel like, man, this guy gonna make it. He gonna be somebody special. I invest my time in production and my talent into this person.
That's some Atlanta
The money
stuff.
Gonna come. The money always gonna come.
That's a very Atlanta mindset. Where people say like Atlanta always help.
We do.
I guess just where did that faith come from? Did it come from the church house?
Definitely, man. I definitely feel like that. I feel like I got a gift, and my gift is what makes room for me. That's what makes me get to the next level and get to where I'm going. So me using my gift when I can identify somebody else's gift.
Yeah,
let's put our gift together. Now, if you somebody that's like trash and I don't like, it's like, man, it's gonna cost. This is how much it costs.
Okay. So you won't even say no to them. You'll just say this is how much it costs.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's business. It's at the business. It's business at the end of the day.
Oh man, I'll rock.
But you'd be surprised now. Listen, you'll be surprised that some people that I didn't think was good when I first met him.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this dude the truth. I went viral for talking about Future, not too long ago, saying that, at first I didn't really like his stuff. So I wouldn't even, when you bounce a CD down and you can mute a verse and all that. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I don't like his verse on it. You know what I mean? This and that.
But were you charging Future at the beginning?
No. I would never charge. But it was a relationship type of thing. He was coming with, Rocco, and me and Rocco got a great relationship. And not that Future was just terrible, but I was just so into Rocco at the time. It's like, I want this to be all Rocco.
That's crazy.
But it just goes to show, like, as producers or even listeners, we don't know who really got the gift or who gonna be the biggest or who gonna be all that. Yeah. I didn't know back then.
Media doesn't know.
Huh?
Media don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Yeah. It ain't till it's like, hold on, man, I'm listening to him now. He sound way different than, I receiving him different. It was like that. Nicki Minaj used to come to my house at my mom's house. Yeah. And I was like, she ain't that hard to me. Huh?
What year is that?
This is back when it's all me and Gucci.
Yeah.
And
so
I have to say that.
09-ish?
Yeah, yep, 08, 09. And that's when she was kind of hanging, coming around and working with Gucci a lot. But my ears were so tuned to Gucci that everything else I wasn't impressed.
So now what do you think of like Nicki and like just what she's accomplished?
She's the biggest star, but I will say Miss Deb, the one that was manager, kept telling me, say, she gonna be a star. She gonna be.
Yeah.
All I hear is Gucci, man. Yeah. It's like, man, I don't. But then after a while, it's like, hold on.
Yeah.
Nicki is going. She the biggest thing in the world. She the hardest thing out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've been fortunate to work on her albums and be on her albums, but a lot of times you don't know at first.
Yeah.
You don't. You know, a lot of times you don't know. Even when you feel like it's somebody you like, you don't know this finna be the next mega star. So
Right.
I didn't
Oh.
know Gucci was gonna be what he is. I just liked him, you know.
Oh, that's
I just
crazy.
liked his music, like
Yeah.
how I did.
Well, that lines me up. We only have a couple more minutes left.
Okay.
So do you ever get the time to smell the roses?
Yeah, all the time.
So how do you smell the roses at the same time still remain hungry?
Uh, the people always make me smell the roses, and that's what keeps me hungry and keep me excited. If I go out of here now and stop at the gas station and somebody pull up on,
Yeah.
oh Zay, you my favorite, you the hardest. That's me smelling my roses,
Right.
and that's them exciting me to get back hungry. Like, oh, he just said I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm finna go home and go crazy at the
Yeah.
studio and make some beats. So that's what keeps me going.
Who was it? Hit Boy. Last year at the beginning of 2023, he did the song with Alchemist, where he called out all the producers and said, "Yeah, they don't really have the range that I have." You being just coming from the church and knowing how to play the keys, I think that sets you apart. However, just to go into it, you worked with Usher recently. You guys did a collab. How's it working with Usher, and what's kind of your mindset going into R&B versus rap?
Same thing. Cause anytime somebody I'm one of those, I feel like niche producers. I got a certain type of sound. I got a certain type of feel. I don't feel like my range is no better than anybody else's. I still feel like I'm more of an underground producer than a major.
Come
That
on,
no,
bro.
straight up. That's my music. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with that. I feel like I just got that
They got
underground
the
type of
mother
thing.
loving bass.
I know
You
it.
hear that every Friday, every time you step
But
out the
that's
house. There you gonna
underground
hear
music
okay.
though. That's like like how you say you listen to
Yeah,
underground artists.
Right.
What
Right.
makes that popular is like it's like a under this not no major artist that signed to a major label. This is an up and coming, street artist.
Yeah,
so that's what my music is based on. That you know what I mean. So when I go work with a Usher, you know what Usher then want? Man, whatever you was doing, whatever you were doing with Dolph or Future, whoever, that's what I want to do.
That's what they said how Michael Jackson was.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson always be like, nah, give me what you gave Nori.
That's
Give me
exactly
what you gave. Man, I wanted to ask. I had another one for you. All right, so we talked about Flowers. Honcho's on the Few album. Are there any other features that you like to unveil right now on the Few album?
On a Few album,
Dro's on the
Dro's on there. We have, I can't tell. I don't want to give up. I can't give up everything. Okay. Honcho is on there.
But
you
Honcho's the big one. That's
it.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Appreciate that, Zay. Appreciate that,
Zay. It's coming out soon, so be ready for it, man. The album is super dope.
Okay, Zay. Here we go. Final question that I have right now, because you got to get out of here. Time. We'll bring you back with Zayski. Just a music nerd question. What you think of Speaker Knockers, man? Because I feel like out of all the producers that was crazy with the keys, Speaker Knockers is one of those guys that really stood out to me. So what you think of his art and everything like that? So
you will have to tell me, name some songs that Speaker Knockers done.
Okay,
I know who they are. I just can't really think of.
Right. Okay. Speaker Knockers. Let me see if I could pull up Speaker Knockers. He was huge in South Carolina. Artist / producer, died in 2014 at the age of 19.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but he's crazy with the keys. Okay, Lonely. Here it goes. I'm gonna play the first couple. It's the Speaker Knockers.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that.
So yeah. What did you think of his keys and just producing?
Extremely talented. People think I'm a master at the keys. Yeah. Man, I'm not even nowhere close to. No, man. So many people. You gotta think I'm a church musician. Yeah. So I see number of musicians that I'm talking about that can really play. Yeah. I can play. I can get by. I'm decent, but it's a lot of people that can really, really play. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that somebody else is more unique than me or have a gift that's more special than mine. So because you look where I'm at, and I feel like this is where God gave me a unique set of tools to get me to where I'm at. So.
All right, well, Zaytoven, we appreciate the time so much.
Thank you for stopping
by, my brother.
Sir.
Rashad Milligan for New Music Friday. Zaytoven, he will be back soon with Zayski as soon as he gets back from his senior trip. Until next time, please take care of yourself.
Yep.